Oh, hi there. Good evening. Um, Tonight I'm gonna talk about some things. Perhaps it's a story you may not have heard of before. Um, I honestly believe that Donald Trump has an excellent chance at securing a second term. Um, it's gonna take the people who legitimately voted to stand up and make their voices heard. Um, for a metaphor, a bit of a euphemism, um, kind of not that, but a way of explaining things is in World War II, Hitler had soldiers that he didn't know the names of that were excellent in their fields. A lot of them were decorated. However, millions of people fought in Germany's armies. And there's no way that Hitler could have possibly have known their names. So he probably gave them the nickname of Steiners. And comparing that is a difficult process to Donald Trump today because Donald Trump is not Adolf Hitler and he has none of his characteristics. I'm just simply saying that I'm one of the grunts out in the field, um, who I'm not going to get any recognition for the videos I do. At least I don't think yet. I mean, at this point in time, I have to get my own beers. But speaking of which, be right back. Unbelievable the kind of world I have to live in and the torture I have to go through. I have to get my own beers out of the fridge that's about 6 foot away. But anyway, I'm a bit more like a POW actually. This whole involuntary celibacy thing. That in itself is like a gulag prison, concentration camp, whatever you want to call it. If you ain't getting, action from women, that is like hell. It really is, especially when it drags on for years and years and years and years and years. One might be traumatized by that in itself. But then you had the addition of the fact that I have had a sore throat for 7 years. I've made many videos about that. I've had it for a very, very long time. And that is due to psychiatric medications. So, that as well, as far as meaningful conversations, it's very brief what I get. And I don't know a lot of people, but a lot of people know me because of my YouTube channel and my social media. And I'm glad that I did make it because I think I can. I think I can help, um, and I want to. And you know, uh, it's standing up to you know the new bullies. They're not new. The whole Democrat Party is not new, but they want their turn to be the bullies. Don't think they're the good guys in the slightest, because they're not. They always are first to call Donald Trump the bully. However, I humbly disagree. I mean, it's a very complicated situation, and as a voice, someone who is in the very heart of the part of Canada that has a lot of people from Hong Kong on it. And they definitely had a significant factor in the elections. They wanted someone that would be gentler to China, the mainland Chinese, so that it would alleviate pressure off of the Hong Kongers. And they believed they could get that deal from Joe Biden. Well, for one thing, you can't trust a damn word that Joe Biden says. And for two, you most certainly can't trust a word the CCP says, the Chinese Communist Party, under Xi Jinping. Um, They can never be trusted. And it'll never go back to the way it was. And they were looking for an excuse, and Donald Trump happened to be that excuse for them to annex Hong Kong altogether. Now, does the whole world have to suffer because of that maneuver? No, we don't. And they probably cobbled up some deal where they're like, well, if you remove Donald Trump from presidency, we'll alleviate some pressure off of Hong Kong. Because that is one of the main points. And Donald Trump was as a Republican, he was harsher on the mainland Chinese than Joe Biden will be on them if he were to become the president. In which my opinion is, I'm putting all my coins in, and I'm saying no, he is not going to become president. Donald Trump will have a second term. I said it. I don't care if, afterwards people go, we'll make sure he's never successful, blah, blah, blah. He'll never get another job again, all that kind of crap. It's like, fuck you. I'm taking my chances because I'm not going to be bullied and intimidated by slimy little cowards who, prefer the talk trash behind your back and grin like an idiot to your face. I don't like those type of people. I want people to be, this is me, this is what I'm doing. You may not like everything I'm doing, but this is how it is. I don't want some slimy bastard like Biden getting in. And he is. Oh, he is a slimy bastard. I mean, he doesn't have... Not everybody is his best buddy in the government. As a matter of fact, a few people in the Supreme Court don't like him. A lot. And they have good reasons for not liking him. A lot of people have good reasons for not liking him, actually. Everyone thinks, there's every reason not to like Donald Trump, and there's no reason to dislike Joe Biden. And it's just like, actually, I think you're kind of really fucking wrong. And I also have to take into consideration that, part of my platform was my lame claim to fame, which I don't think a lot of incels had. I really don't. I think I'm a unique character in that regard. But anyway, the one with the most money happens to be on the lame claim to fame segment that I have. Happens to be Elton John, the godfather of Lady Gaga, who endorsed Joe Biden. And you know what I say to that? Get fucked. Get fucked, Lady Gaga. Get fucked, Elton John. I do the exact opposite you do. I don't like you. And this whole, the big reset. Oh, no, you don't. There are a lot of things that we like that we don't want changed. I mean, some things, we could be reasonable about, but there are other things that you are not reasonable about, and we're not going to allow you to do the things you want to do. And, through the court system, Donald Trump is securing his legacy because Joe Biden would like to destroy the Republican Party and everything it has done. And, some things you'd prefer they didn't do, but some things were good that they did, regardless of your opinions. A hard line on the mainland Chinese is exactly what we need. That's why Donald Trump's executive order saying that nobody is allowed to invest in any companies that are to the profit of the Chinese military. Right on, Donald Trump, right on. Because we cannot be giving money to an army that wants to conquer us. And then people will go, well, you started comparing Donald Trump to Adolf Hitler. And it's like, no, you didn't get the context of what I said. I was referring to myself as someone out in the field. He doesn't know who I am, but I'm trying to help, and I happen to be the best at what I do. And, in a way, it is like I'm in a prison or a POW camp because I don't get to score chicks. I don't have that many meaningful conversations, or not as many as I'd like to, as far as a normal social life. Sore throat. Not in the best of physical health otherwise. I mean, my kidneys hurt. My stomach hurts. And those are things I can live with. And guess what? None of that has traumatized me. Somehow. I don't know really how that works, but The point is, these factions that have allied together are an outside influence on the Americans. And in a way, it would be a defeat for the Americans if Joe Biden becomes president. Because who wants Justin Trudeau as your buddy? The guy is a total liar and a hypocrite. You think he doesn't sell guns and drugs and stuff like that? No, 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 no. He does do those things. Like, goes with the territory. So yeah, a little bit of food for thought, and I'm going to make more videos on this topic because I will never believe their story. And there are many people that are like me in my situation, and they may be stepping on eggshells because they don't want to, possibly be wrong and then have it affect them in the future. And that's a way of being bullied. I don't like being bullied. So, we'll have to figure things out in the court system, won't we? Anyway, good day.